What's going on, everybody? All right, let's move on to the AFC
Jamar
East.
Hamlin's a clone.
You heard it first. I'll cut that. Don't worry. No, I'm keeping it.
No, keep it.
I've got some good stuff that I've kept that you've recorded on Zoom. Oh yeah, I'm gonna put together a compilation. All right,
I just get
AFC
so pissed
East.
when I fuck up. I'm like, fuck.
Every time. It's
bad.
My
hilarious.
script video's probably got some good bloopers.
It does have some good bloopers in it.
Might be
It
my
does.
super sweatiest.
Every time you finish, the hat would come off and the towel would come out.
It's like it's so fucking
I
hot.
love
You'd step in front, you go.
I love
It
that.
was
Just
so hot in my
cooking.
apartment that day, and I pounded all 8 out in the same
You
video.
did. You took a
So I was
2-minute
so
break
sweaty.
between them. It was awesome. All right, let's talk AFC East to wrap up our AFC talk. Who's up? Addison's up first.
Yes.
Addison, lead us off. What you got?
AFC East. For this one, I will go backwards.
Okay.
4, New England.
Yep.
6 and 11.
Yeah.
Third, Miami.
Wow.
10 and 7.
Okay. Ooh. If we go 10 and 7 and finish third, that's okay.
Second, Buffalo.
Oh no.
11 and 6.
Also weird. I haven't done that as well.
Jets first, 11 and 6 winning a tiebreaker.
Jets.
So just by a sneak game.
All right. We'll come back to him. All right. I've got also New England finishing in fourth at 6 and 11, same exact record. I've got the Jets in third at 10 and 7. I've got Buffalo in second at 11 and 6, and I've got the Dolphins win the division at 12 and 5. Sage,
All right.
AFC East.
All right. I got the Patriots.
Yep.
Fourth.
As we all will.
What if I started first? Patriots, number 1. All right.
Yeah, right. I saw your script video.
Shit. All right, I got the Patriots fourth, 6 and 11.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, we saw that coming.
Uh-huh.
Got the Bills in third place,
Okay.
going 9 and 8.
Okay.
Going 9 and 8.
Mhm.
I got the Jets
Mhm.
going 10 and 7,
Yep. Great.
and I got the Miami Dolphins finishing first place, going 11 and 6.
All right. I like it. Colin, wrap us up, and then we'll talk about it.
All right, so from the script video, I do have everyone still in the same order, and I do have the Bills and Dolphins with the same record. I'm unsure if the Jets Patriots one I put here is the same exact as the script, but that doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things.
No, same as the
Starting at
script.
fourth, I have the Patriots going 5 and 12.
Mhm.
Jets going 10 and 6 in third place.
10 and 7.
10 and 7.
But
Thank
yeah,
you.
okay.
Math wasn't mathing.
That's all right. That's all right.
Dolphins finishing second at 12 and 5,
Mhm.
and then the Bills finishing first with a tiebreaker at 12 and 5 as well.
Okay. I like it. So we can just get one team out of the way straight away. New England Patriots.
Yeah, they're.
We all think they're going to be bad, right?
I think it's going to be Mac Jones out of town. Bailey Zappi's out of town. Matt Patricia's out of town for no reason. No reason.
They
other than
hire him
he's
and
gone.
fire him again.
Other than he's gone. But no, I think it's also a scenario where this is the one thing Bill did not want to have happen.
Yeah.
Near the end of his career, Tom leave,
Yep.
go win a fucking Super Bowl,
With another
and
team.
Bill the Patriots
Tank.
crumble.
Yep. Just
And
fall
Bill's
apart.
gonna have to leave. If it's not now, it's soon.
Yep.
Dude's 70+ years old.
Yeah, he's old.
And how much is the want there to coach a team that's struggling?
Mhm.
I just could, man, Bill Belichick, I hope it's not now because I enjoy Bill. I like him. I think he's funny with the media. I like the
He
guy
is
as a
funny,
coach. Like,
uh-huh.
I respect him.
Sure.
Hey, I respect cheating. Just kidding.
Yeah. Hey,
No.
what you got to do?
No, I'm trolling. But I think he's a great coach. But it's like, man, the Patriots have really fallen off since Brady left. And now it's like, Bill, what's good, brother?
Mhm.
What's good, brother?
What were you going to say, Sage? You got
I was
something
gonna say Bill is 9 wins away from
No,
Don
he's
Shula.
more. If you count playoff wins, yes. But regular
Okay.
season,
Okay,
I think
okay.
he's like 22.
Oh, okay.
So he
Regular
would
So
need
he'll
at
stick
least
around.
three
He'll
seasons.
stick around.
4 more years.
He would need at least 3 more seasons to pass Shula in regular season victories.
Okay,
But yes,
regular season.
9 if you count the playoffs. Yes,
Okay,
yes, yes.
okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Still, though, he's definitely sticking around
Has
for
to.
that.
The
'Cause
question
that's
is,
a record.
is Robert Kraft going to keep him around? So here's my issue with I put Belichick on my coaches that could get fired list because Bill Belichick, the coach, has been awesome. He's still a good coach. Like
Yeah.
their defensive game plan is still awesome. But Bill Belichick, the GM, has been bad. Nothing but bad draft picks left and right. Other than Christian Gonzalez. I like that draft pick so far. But he has not built a winning team. And the Patriots have a way of life for the last 20 years of winning the division, going to the playoffs, being Super Bowl favorites. That has not been the way of life for the last 5 seasons. And I think that Robert Kraft is going to start getting annoyed. And like, hey, Bill, what the hell? Like, I have kept you on here for you to build me a winning team, and we are far and away the worst team in our division by 3 to 4 games. I mean, it's one of the biggest gaps between 3rd place and 4th place. Maybe in the entire NFL, honestly, if you look at it. And I think eventually he's getting up there in age. if they don't win a bunch of games this year and he's still far away from the record, I could see Robert Kraft saying, "I'm sorry, man, but at the end of the day, this is a business. I need results, and you're not giving me results."
I almost think that there's two things that save Bill, and one of them is the 6 fucking Super Bowls.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
So it's like I feel like that's bought him time, but Mac Jones was the last quarterback. It's not like they swung and missed with Fields or with like Trey Lance. He's been shit, but it's not like he was on the board. Like Mac Jones was sort of thrusted upon them as the only quarterback left that was worth the pick,
First round.
and he sort of didn't pan out. And I will admit, sort of Bill's fault in my mind though.
For
Put
hiring
Patricia as the
Patricia
OC
there,
and
big
like not
mistake.
really, and that is tough. I do wonder though. You're not wrong. How long is Kraft willing
What's
to
the
just
leash?
accept?
What's the leash? Mediocrity.
Yeah, or even worse than
Yeah,
that,
even being
arguably.
a bad
You know what I
team.
mean?
Like, how long is Kraft gonna be like, "Yeah, it's fine. You've got a leash." Like, how long is that
No,
leash?
that
It's
is-
been 5
yeah.
seasons.
No, seriously.
Haven't won a playoff game since Brady was there.
Yeah.
When is that leash?
And
too
didn't
short?
win one the last year Brady was there either.
Right,
He lost to the
exactly.
Titans.
Yep,
so.
got knocked out. So it's like, what are we doing here? How
Yeah,
long is
no,
he
you're
going
not
to
wrong.
accept being bad? Because Kraft got used to winning.
Yeah.
He got used to that high table chair, sitting at the top of the league. How long will he accept it? I don't know. Any thoughts on? Yeah, go for it. Patriots.
Yeah, well, especially with Robert Kraft versus Bill Belichick, I don't think they're not worried about the results so much because I think they're both going towards the same result. They're not disagreeing on too much. They both want to build a playoff team.
Yeah.
Sure.
They both are going for the same thing. Like Bill Belichick knows how to build a team. We've seen it for years.
Yeah.
I mean, he wasn't paying Tom Brady all that money. Like he's got a guy on a rookie contract now.
Right.
So he's dealing with the same kind of money, same kind of thing, and it's just not panning out.
Not
Yeah.
working.
I don't think they're blaming Bill Belichick so much because he did it for years, and
Yeah.
he still has the capability to do it.
Right. He can still coach with the best of them. He's
Right.
still a top 10 coach in the
They're,
NFL.
they're not
right now.
disagreeing, is my thing.
Yeah.
They're not butting heads. They're both still going for the same goal. Of course,
Sure.
every coach and GM wants to do the same
Super
thing,
Bowl. Right.
but not all of them have the same philosophy, and I think they just do.
Yeah, I want to be a fly on the wall listening to those two
Let's
talk
talk
about what the
about-
future is. Because
Right.
do they both understand that right now this is a team that's going to have to be dismantled and then rebuilt up within the next 5 years if they're trying to actually compete for a Super Bowl?
Right.
And if that's the case, is Bill okay just trying to build that and then giving the keys to somebody? Or is Bill going to coach
Like,
till
alright,
he's
I'm
fucking 80?
Right. Coach forever.
We'll see.
And you just look around the division. Like the Jets' defense is young and good.
Yeah, you have Josh Allen in there for the
Buffalo,
next
exactly.
8 years
Tua's
minimum.
4-0
And
against
Tua,
Bill Belichick.
yeah, exactly.
Has
And
not lost to Bill
let's talk
Belichick.
about if they sign Tua. There's another 5 years of a franchise
Of a
quarterback.
that has beaten
boom.
you every
And then
single
you've
time.
also got the guy that Bill wishes was a Patriot and Rodgers there for
Yep.
the next 2 years.
Exactly.
Good luck
Maybe,
winning. And
yeah.
again, and it's just like,
It's like, okay, we're accepting 3 years of being the worst
does
placed
Bill want to
team.
coach that too?
Right,
Is
does he
Bill
wanna deal
all right
with it?
coaching a bad team knowing that he's not going to get to experience the good of it again?
Right. Yep. Exactly.
I don't
It's
know.
like, I don't know. Maybe he walks.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like
Yeah,
a
no,
mutual
seriously,
thing.
I know,
Maybe he doesn't
I
get
know.
fired, but it's mutual. And Colin, you had them winning how many games in the script video? 2, 3?
Oh, bad. Yeah.
Bad. Real bad.
They go 0-6 in the division. I don't see them.
Oh,
winning
I don't see
the
him winning a
division.
division game either, except maybe the Jets. But
They'll beat the Jets once.
just because they own the Jets for some reason. But the Jets are so much better.
One of those ones last
It
year
was
was
literally a
punt
punt
return.
return.
Oh my
10 to
god.
3
That's when the
punt
Jets.
return.
That's when Wilson lost
Yeah, that's when
everybody
Agreed,
because it's
he
like,
literally
ooh,
couldn't
nah.
do anything.
Yeah.
You can score 3 points.
So
Yeah.
then we've all got the next 3 teams with winning records.
Yeah.
All of them fighting for a playoff spot, obviously. Buffalo winning the division. Colin, you think they just run it back and they just still do the thing?
For everyone else who seems
I mean, you've
to
got
have
them
gotten
tied
better,
with the Dolphins.
Right.
You've got them tied at 12
I
and
just
5.
a certainty. I just know what Josh Allen is and what he brings to the table.
Mhm.
I know there's question marks once he gets in the playoffs.
Right.
Can he win that
Right.
big game? But he is arguably one of the best, regular season quarterbacks there is out there. Same with
Agreed.
Rodgers. Bringing that to the Jets, I do think they got better.
Mhm.
My hot take this year, I'll go ahead and say it now.
Do it.
Much like last year, it might be an Aaron. If you're an Aaron Rodgers fan, I do hate Aaron Rodgers, so that probably plays into it.
Yep.
Last year, Packers would not make the playoffs. They did not make the playoffs. This
Yeah.
year, the Jets will not make the playoffs.
Jets outside looking in on the playoffs.
The
I mean-
AFC is too stacked. At the
And like I said earlier, you look at that schedule, man. They have probably, I think, a top 3 hard schedule in the NFL, and the first 6 weeks are the hardest 6 games you could have.
Yeah.
I mean, it is going to be an impossibly tough thing to deal with, and all the lights are on them. Every single camera's on them. They're no longer this afterthought team that's going to win 5-6 games. Like, you're expected to win this division now.
Yeah.
We're all watching. Go do it. Like, Aaron Rodgers underneath the brightest lights he's been under.
Yeah, and the
but-
AFC is like not wrong stacked. Like in my
It's a
little
great-
prediction, 2 10-7 teams
Yeah.
missing the playoffs.
Right.
Missing the playoffs.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. That's tough.
That's tough. Yeah, it's going to be a
Scary.
good division. I do think if we're looking on paper, I think that I would easily. I think I can make an argument. Dolphins roster is as good as any roster in the
Yeah.
AFC.
Yeah.
Like just on paper, as good as any roster. It's the offense. We have one hole on the offensive line at right tackle, but everywhere else is shored up. We have the best 1-2 punch wide receiver, arguably in the entire NFL.
Oh yeah.
I think you can argue Chase and Higgins. and you can maybe argue A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, but I mean Jalen Waddle was just named as the 41st best player in the NFL in that top 100 list. We haven't even talked about Tyreek Hill yet. I like our running back room of Raheem Mostert, Jeff Wilson, and Devon Achane. And then the defense with Vic Fangio coaching them and all of those young players, man. I just love where we're building. If Tua can stay healthy, that's the caveat, and I hate to say it. Because you can say it about a ton of quarterbacks. If Lamar stays healthy, if Tua stays healthy, as long as Fields stays healthy, if Dak doesn't miss 5 games. It's just, I'm assuming health. I'm going on a limb and assuming health, and I just like what our roster is in a second year of continuity with the head coach. I just like what I'm seeing so far.
See, and I know this is dumb. Like, I got Dolphins going 10-7.
Dude,
they play a Germany game. They play some weird ass games like that. And it's Kansas City.
Thankfully.
It's Kansas City and Germany. And I said that in that breakdown. That's a good thing.
Yeah, that's good.
For the
Better
Dolphins.
Than to be in Kansas
for the
City.
Dolphins. That's a good thing. But I just think weird ass. They got to travel, so it might that's where it's 10-7. But like you're telling me Miami wins 12 wins. 12 wins. I will not be shocked at all.
Yeah.
Not shocked at all. Win the division. I won't be shocked at all. I only have the Jets here. Rodgers. His attitude is a 180.
It's way better.
It's 180. He's hanging out with teammates. He's hanging out with teammates 18 years younger than him and getting along with them. You saw the video going around on social media. They're breaching their fucking video rooms. They got fake guns. And like Aaron Rodgers and some guys are pretending to do like Navy SEAL entrances in the rooms. It's like, is he doing that in Green Bay? He takes a $40 million pay cut. And I understand he's making, but it's like, Jesus, that's a slap.
That was a middle finger to Packers.
It's $35-40 million I just don't need. Thanks.
Yeah, I don't want it. I wouldn't give you that deal.
And I mean, you bring up the line, and that is a huge thing. You cannot be good with a bad line. And is Aaron Rodgers going to be okay not extending any plays, getting the ball out in a second and a half? But those weapons on the outside, Garrett Wilson, maybe.
Garrett Wilson's a stud, man.
Buffalo, I have 11-6. I could also see them being 10-7, taking a step back.
Same.
I just think Rodgers buying in. How much does that impact them? If they all see this guy completely bought in, now they're even more about it. But it's like that is every team though. It's not like the Bills aren't bought in. It's like the Dolphins aren't bought in. You know what I mean? But this is a team. I've got them right here. 3 fucking playoff teams from this division.
Same.
Chargers and Denver both missing the playoffs at 10-7. Sorry, AFC West. Don't know how it's gonna work out like this. It didn't run the logistics. Maybe I should have. But
I mean, if Dolphins beat the Chargers, they'll the tiebreaker.
No, exactly.
And Denver,
No, exactly. So it's like I've got Buffalo and Miami and New York all making it. All making it. And it's just a stacked West, and it's just stacked East. Excuse me, and they're just stacked.
I just have it in my head when I see the 2023 Jets. I just see the 2022 Broncos, and I don't know what it is.
I can see it, man.
And I know it's a different situation because it's not a first-year head coach. They have the coach there that the team has already bought into. I assume so, just based off how the defense played last year.
Defense was awesome with him.
It's just it's a slight, and Rodgers' attitude's a little bit different than Russ's is. Right, my own target's my own office. Rodgers
Rodgers out there holding the log with him.
Yeah.
He's doing I will say this: Aaron Rodgers is doing everything right now.
Rodgers makes a public statement if someone flames a Packers coach?
No, I think he just says
maybe if it was Hackett because they're truly boys.
Yeah, I think he just really likes.
But
I think who it is.
If it was LaFleur getting called out, and I understand worst coaching job in history, that's pretty bad. Maybe just a slight jab. He's not. But I could see Rodgers just not giving a shit. Pat McAfee asking him about it on his podcast, on his show. I mean, on Tuesdays, and Rodgers just going, not going to comment on that.
People talk.
Yeah, exactly.
He wouldn't say.
Is he going to defend him like he's doing his boy now? I don't know.
It's just a team that was ready to compete that didn't have a quarterback.
That got one, and it's like he's old.
They're going to be good. They're going to be.
Don't get me wrong. I'll probably be wrong. You know, the Jets will probably be the letdown team.
Stacked conference.
Stacked conference.
Literally one game could be the.
I've got Denver and the Chargers both at 10-7 out. I mean, I got Baltimore in at 10-7, Miami in at 10-7, and Buffalo in at 11-6. Excuse me, as the first.
Which is crazy.
And then it's like the other ones are the division winners. And dude, it's sickening. The lowest wins is 11 out of the division winners. So like, that is sickening. The AFC is so stacked, and then I go to the NFC, dude. I got 3 teams at 8 and 9 fighting for that last spot.
For a playoff spot.
And then AFC, it's a 10-7. Yeah, not good enough, guys. Not good enough.
I still don't think the Bills are gonna make the
playoffs.
playoffs.
That's why. No, dude, if they're 10-7 and you tell me they don't, I wouldn't be shocked.
Well, also Josh Allen. Okay, he started off in his beginning of his career not great. But he was drafted 1 year after Mahomes, 1 or 2.
One after,
right? One after, right?
Yeah.
So we were talking about Mahomes never gets hurt. Josh Allen takes 3 times as many hits.
Yeah, no, for real.
He runs 2 contact.
Yeah, he wants it. Yeah, he wants it. Yeah, it's like, dude, that's
he's starting to fight with D-line.
Cam Newton.
Yeah, no, and it's like
dropped off quick.
Don't get that shoulder hurt. Yeah, don't get that shoulder hurt.
The Madden curse is lurking around.
That's
no,
true.
for real.
This is true.
For real.
I really don't think. if Josh Allen gets hurt, they're fucked.
Yeah. Oh God.
Oh,
yeah.
absolutely.
Oh God.
Oh,
yeah.
and
He's 70% of them.
toast.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And the running game gone.
Yeah. GG.
Well,
And
James
everything's
Cook just got
gone.
hurt,
Yeah.
right? Or that's Colts. Never mind.
No, no.
I just
But
think there's
Zach
a
Moss.
way bigger chance of him getting hurt, him
Yes,
taking a step back,
definitely,
everything like that. To where I think the Dolphins, the Jets, I think they have more
Well,
depth too. Like,
Yeah.
let's also be real about the NFL. There is parity. Like,
Yeah, there is.
there's a
There
reason
is.
everyone hates the Patriots because they
Yep.
were good for 20 years, and there's a reason
Just doesn't
in
matter.
5-7 years everyone's gonna hate
The
Mahomes
Chiefs.
and the Chiefs. It's
I
because
already do.
yeah, no, exactly. It's like
I
the
already do.
teams at the top do not stay there.
No,
So
it doesn't
Buffalo's
happen.
been here for 3 years now. This might be it. And if it's not now, it's sooner than later. They're gonna become a lower team. You just don't stay there. It's not. Oh, you're gonna be good for a decade plus.
Like-
Great, you might be, but good
like
luck.
San Fran, 10, 15 years ago, they had that run with Cap and
Yeah.
with Alex Smith,
Mhm.
where they were good for those 4 or 5 years.
And then they were
Yep.
Dog shit.
Terrible.
exactly.
dog shit.
And when is
yeah.
that going to hit the Bills?
Yeah.
I think it's
No,
going to hit
for real.
sooner rather
For real.
than later.
Yeah, for real.
I agree. It's going to be a wild AFC this year for sure.
Yeah.
The AFC battles
It's
are going
stacked.
to
The
be electric.
AFC is stacked.
And we get it week 1 on Sunday. We get 2 great games: Miami and Chargers and Jets Bills. I mean, those are 2 awesome games.
Dude, it is insanity to think that. Is it happen? Maybe not. And I would think this would be insane. But you're telling me 11-6 still might not
Still
be
might not
good
make
enough.
playoffs. Still might
That
not
might
make
not
playoffs.
be good enough.
Makes
That
me
would be
sick.
sick.
That is insanity.
I
To
mean,
think-
being generous,
Uh-huh.
if you took the top 10 best teams in the NFL,
8.
at minimum 7
Seven,
are from the
minimum.
AFC. At
Yeah,
minimum.
you're telling me I'm giving Philly in there. I'm giving
Yep.
San Fran if they have the QB, and then Dallas is the team. I'm
Same.
arguing
Those
that's
are the,
right
like,
up there.
10, 11. Yeah,
And
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like,
I got Dallas
Yeah,
at
no,
10.
yeah, and then that's the thing as well. Let's be real. Philly might be near the tip top, but after that, it's like AFC. You want to tell me Philly? Then AFC, 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 NFC.
Yeah.
And it's still more AFCs. It's
Yeah.
like
The
it's not
AFC
even
is just
close.
So
Yeah.
stacked. It's
Yeah.
really fucking annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody decided to be good right now.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, we're going all in. We're going all in. No, we're going all
I
in.
mean,
It's
dude,
like,
it was
no,
it was
take
it's the
turns.
Western Conference when LeBron was in the
Ah,
East, man. Everybody's
gosh.
good there, and the East is a cakewalk.
Yep.
But and that's what it is now. NFC's a cakewalk. Thank God the Bears are in the NFC.
Yeah, now's
baby.
the time to be in the
'Cause
NFC.
This is
for
a
sure.
chance to actually
I
become a
fucking
decent
wish.
team. Yeah, pillar. And it's
So,
like,
playoffs.